When looking at an onion peel or human cheek swab under a microscope, your eye is drawn to the dark outer ring. Within that boundary is a massive region absorbing almost no stain. It's easily viewed as empty space, simple filler for the cell. In reality, this is the cytoplasm, a dense, fluid arena containing the chemical components necessary for a cell to function. This fluid isn't just a container, it provides the medium where biological molecules can move, interact, and react. To see why this fluid is a requirement for biological activity, we have to look at the machines it holds and what happens to an entity that lacks this environment entirely. The cytoplasm is defined as the entire fluid content held specifically within the plasma membrane. Suspended inside this fluid are cell organelles, specialized biological machines that handle all of the cell's complex internal work. Each organelle is responsible for a specific task, such as processing energy or synthesizing proteins, to keep the larger system operational. These organelles are enclosed by membranes, creating protected internal compartments where specific chemical reactions happen without interference. While these membranes keep the machine separate, the cytoplasm acts as the connector. It's the medium where materials and signals move from one organelle to the next. For a cell to survive, it requires both these specialized machines to perform the work and the fluid cytoplasm to facilitate their interactions. Biologists categorize different forms of life based on how this internal cytoplasmic space is organized. Eukaryotic cells, like the ones in your own body, are highly compartmentalized. They have a distinct nuclear membrane and a variety of specialized membrane-enclosed organelles. Prokaryotic cells are simpler. They lack a defined nuclear region and have no membrane-bound organelles drifting in their interior. But look at the features they share. Despite differing internal complexities, both cell types rely on an outer plasma membrane to hold a fluid cytoplasm. This shared structure, a membrane-enclosed fluid, is the common baseline for every cellular organism we have discovered. Whether the internal architecture is simple or complex, the presence of this fluid arena is the physical requirement for these organisms to perform the functions of life. The virus, however, is a biological outlier. It sits outside this cellular classification entirely. Viruses lack any membranes. This means they have no cytoplasm and no internal organelles of their own. Without a fluid arena or cellular machinery, a virus cannot perform metabolic functions. On its own, it is completely inert. A virus only begins to multiply once it enters a living body. It must cross a cellular boundary to use a host's cytoplasm and machinery to replicate itself. This demonstrates the necessity of the cytoplasm. Without that self-contained fluid environment, the virus cannot demonstrate the characteristics of life independently. The cell membrane and the cytoplasm are more than just anatomical parts. They form the physical border between an inert structure and a living, functioning organism.